induction process allows for each inductee to select a special person who has an impact on their time here at McNairy Central High School. And I think the inductee is very special, but the presenter is equally as special. And our first presenter for tonight's induction ceremony will be Steve Beavers. Steve played baseball at McNairy Central and he kept stash for the football team. He was an all-star softball player at Shawali Baptist for many years. That's according to Jeff York. He's also served as deacon in his church. Steve currently works for the Independent Appeal and has previously worked for the Daily Corinthian and the Boonville Banner. And I told Steve earlier this week, I saw him at another meeting, and I said, "You got the toughest job here tonight, because Jeff York's going to critique everything you say." If you know Jeff, you know that I've been in the radio broadcast here at McNairy Central for a number of years, and there's nobody that I rely on more than Jeff York, because he knows everything that happened from way back when until now, every detail. And he will tell you if you don't do things correctly. And so, Steve, good luck. Let's give a warm Bobcat welcome to Steve Beavers.
Thanks, Mike. Jeff couldn't find a special person, so he asked me instead. So since the clock's ticking, I'm going to get started. I agreed to the impossible when I was asked to present Jeff York to the McNairy Central Sports Hall of Fame. There's no way any person can share the accomplishments of Jeff in 5 minutes or less, but I'm going to try my best. Jeff has spent his entire life being an inspiration to others. He was diagnosed with a rare genetic disorder, FOP, when he was 6 months old. FOP affects 1 in 2 million people, and Jeff wasn't expected to live past the age of 12. But he did, and at the end of this month, it will celebrate 57 years. Everyone knows Jeff loves Everyone here knows how much Jeff loves sports, whether it be the Tennessee Volunteers, St. Louis Cardinals, or that second best team in the state of North Carolina, the Duke Blue Devils. He was manager of the Shawali softball team, helped them to win 5 state championships. In 1979, he began an almost 20-year tenure as sports editor of the Independent Appeal. Jeff has also been a big contributor to the Daily Corinthian sports coverage for over 25 years. When he became a sports editor to the Independent, he did all the sports stories by hand. In 1995, Jeff began using a computer to do his writing, using only the back of his 2 fingers to do the typing. In 1978, McNairy Central graduate has won several Tennessee and Mississippi Press Association awards. Over the years, he's compiled records for baseball, basketball, football, and girls soccer here at McNairy Central. The former McNairy County Citizen of the Year last attended a McNairy sporting event in 2000. He has been confined to his room since April of 2012, but he continues to make an impact on McNairy Central athletics by posting hundreds of stories on the McNairy Central Bobcats Facebook page. Jeff is very passionate about his Bobcats, but his greatest contribution is in the investment of lives of others. Jeff York loves the Lord. It only takes a short conversation with him to see how serious he is in telling others about Jesus. He has ministered to more people while confined to his room than most people have in their entire life. Jeff has many reasons to complain, but he never does. He's always there to listen and help others with their problems. Jeff is also known as to be a matchmaker, with my wife and myself being a product of his matchmaking skills. Now that I think about it, that may be his greatest contribution now that I'm married. I consider this a great honor for what we're about to do. All Bobcat fans, join me in welcoming a very deserving Jeff York into the McNairy Central Sports Hall of Fame.
say thank you for that reception. Thank you, Steve. He's been like a member of my family for practically his entire life. And, you know, with my disease or condition, a lot of people have used the word miracle a lot when they talk to me, especially as I got older. And I had a man not long ago say, when I think of you, I think about miracles, and curiosity got the best of me. And I asked him, I said, why do you say that? And he said, anybody that gets Steve Beaver's connected with a good-looking wife is a miracle worker. See, I've had a great relationship with all the churches over the years. A lot of them are here tonight. We're fortunate. Coach Browder, Coach Lott, Coach Dave, they're three of the greatest winners that we've ever had. Coach Lott, he never bothers you. If he calls, he wants something. He told me last year he had gotten put on Facebook by either his granddaughter or Christy. And I messaged people and said, Coach Lott's on Facebook. And he got a lot of friend requests. He called me and said, did you tell people I'm on Facebook? And I said, no, Coach Lott, I sent them messages. And he said, well, I didn't want any friends. And I told him, I said, Coach Lott, the way you chose in the tournament, you don't have to worry about that, do you? But when you think about people, when you get older, your legacy and what people remember, I hope that people remember me more for than just sports. I love Missionary Central. I feel at home. It's good to be here. It's been a long time since I've been here, so it is good to be back. You know, I got a little nervous today. Most of you know that I haven't been out of the house in 5 years except for a trip to the hospital. And my family came in to get me today and said, we're going to Selma. And they put me in the back of a van. And I'm not lying, I didn't see one buzzard following the van, but I saw several circling it. And if Robert Shashford had opened the van door, I know I would have been in trouble here. But I think about the memories of Missionary basketball, football, and baseball, and they're all great. The 83 team that won the state tournament, there will never be a better night in the gym than that one. I think more than 2,000 people, and we won it. But thanks to Lisa Forsythe and Brady Dancer, I got to see our girls play softball in the state tournament this year. And with my niece Victoria as a catcher, that would rank right up there with the 83 team, because we came awful close to winning the state championship. I want to try to be an encouragement through the Facebook page. It's brought a lot of alumni back together, and it makes it worthwhile. The article that we did on Sarah Hurst got picked up nationally on television and newspapers, and many thousands of people saw it. And that shows you that good stories can be well read and appreciated. I've gone through life not being able to do everything I wanted to do, but God put me here and left me here for a purpose, and hopefully that is to encourage people. I want to close. We're going to try to have a short night of speeches, and I want to close with a Bible verse of Philippians 4:13, that God lets you do something being strong. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And that there's nothing I've done that Jesus hasn't helped me do. And hopefully we can still use the Bobcat page as a little bit of an inspiration to get people to go to church and to love this school, because we know that there's too much negativity that goes around about our system and about our school. And anytime that we can say something good about it, it's a positive. Thank you very much.
I call Jeff Mr. Bobcat. Let's give him another standing ovation. Just last week I was talking to Jeff, and he said he had a story about a young man that read all these Facebook posts about the teams, and somebody suggested that he name some other kids that were involved, and so he did. And so the next day he got a message from the child's mother thanking them for doing that. But that's just the kind of person Jeff is. He understands what it's like to be recognized when we don't accomplish a whole lot. But this is a man that has accomplished so much in his life that truly is a miracle. Thank you, Jeff, for your contributions to McNary Central Sports and your contributions to your fellow man. It's truly a testament. And we're glad that we're able to honor you here tonight as a member of the McNary Central Sports Hall of Fame.